Puma's making a comeback in the basketball scene, and the good news about these is that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get them. Hey everyone, and welcome to SneakerWeb. Today what we have is the Puma Clyde Hardwood, and starting off with the bottom of the shoe, Puma has decided to incorporate a few different traction patterns here. In the toe area, we have a herringbone section going laterally for hard stops and toe offs. In the medial side of the shoe right here, we have thick pieces of rubber here for crossovers and slashes and cuts and things like that on the basketball court. And in the middle to the heel section, we have vertical herringbone going into a classic diamond pattern, and then a really thick diamond pattern here in the heel section. Dust isn't really an issue with these, and these do have a good bite on court. The only places that I had an issue with were places like 24-hour gyms that just don't keep up with their floor and just let dust bunnies fly everywhere. So in those sections, I would keep up with your wiping as best as possible. Now, talking about the durability, we have to go to the Board of Shoe Science. And as you can see, unlike our previous other two videos, there is no red in this section of the shoe. It's pretty much just all green. Now, what is weird is that Puma has decided to use different lengths of measurement for the traction. In the toe area, it measures in about 1 millimeter in depth. In that weird, thick rubber area, it's about 2 millimeters. The herringbone diamond traction is about 2 millimeters as well. The heel portion is a little weird. In the center, it's 5 millimeters in depth for the Pro Foam cushion to compress in the center, and everywhere else is 2 millimeters in depth. I know that's a lot of numbers, but bear with me. This traction, as you can see, hasn't really shaved down much from its original numbers. There isn't really any signs of wear and tear, but besides the heel portion of the shoe, which for some reason there's quite a bit of shaving down of the outer area of the heel section. I honestly don't know why that is, other than me just walking around. That's my only explanation, because I don't, even on defense or definitely not on offense, do I play on my heels. So I personally cannot explain the reason why the heel is disintegrating so much. And going to the cushion, these are called Pro Foam, but there's nothing really special about it, at least compared to things like Boost or Unlocked Air or, Nike Zoom Air. It's just, at least to my feeling, a very dense cushion with a little bit of give to it. After playing about 2.5 hours in these, my body and my muscles just want to stop playing. But that could just be me. For you, you could last a little longer, or you could last a little shorter. I don't know, but there's nothing really special going on in the cushion aspect of these shoes. And the fit in these shoes, for me, I wear a size 11, and I would stay with that. There is a little bit of wiggle room in the toe area section, and I'm okay with that. I personally do not like a suffocating straight jacket feel for my feet. Wide footers, I would try these on in store, because you have a leather back half that acts like a second skin, and then you have a woven textile mesh that it breaks in over time, but when you first try it on, it feels very tight. So if you do happen to get them, I would recommend going up half a size just to fill in the width space, but you might have a little bit of wiggle room in the length area, which is okay. Now, going into the support of the shoe, you have a nice flat base, and you have a TPU wrap on the lateral side to help contain you on the footbed from rolling over. You also have an internal and external heel counter to help with that as well. You also have nylon cables in the forefoot that goes all the way to the strobe. Be careful not to tighten these too much, because they can be a pinky killer, I promise you that. And these have just as much support in them as you would pay for $150 plus in this shoe, and you get premium materials. And onto the materials, in the front half we have a woven textile mesh area, and in the back half, just look at all that leather. Especially with just a little bit of leather suede patch just to highlight the gold Puma on the back. This is how you should do a shoe. with premium materials. And only for 120 bucks, that shows that you don't even have to go to a brand like Nike or Air Jordan or some other hyped up brand to get premium materials at an affordable price. Thank you, Puma, for giving us the Puma Clyde Hardwood. Overall, the Puma Clyde Hardwood is a very good, solid shoe to play in for $120 as well, which means you're not going to break the bank. You have great traction, which is pretty much going to last all season, even though it's a pliable, soft rubber. You have an amazing upper with great support and lockdown, good fit and feel for your feet, and amazing materials. Great job, Puma, for giving us this shoe. And that wraps things up for the Puma Clyde Hardwood. Let me know if you guys have played in these, and let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe if you like what you see here, and see what's caught in our web next time.